From stealing SpongeBob's secrets to exploding him, Squidward's dark side hits a whole new level. In Little Yellow Book, the episode opens with Squidward basking in the rare quiet at the Krusty Krab. His peaceful day quickly unravels as a SpongeBob, hidden in a barrel, giggles over his diary. Squidward's curiosity peaks when SpongeBob hides the book, sparking the beginning of Squidward's moral descent.
What's going on here?
Soon, Squidward concocts a plan to trick SpongeBob into leaving the kitchen and retrieves the diary.
It's a diary. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Squidward finds SpongeBob's antics, like clucking like a chicken at the sight of Plaid.
When SpongeBob sees Plaid, he has this uncontrollable urge to cluck like a chicken.
Hilarious, and instead of keeping it to himself, he decides to share the absurd details with anyone who'll listen. When Mr. Krabs unknowingly sets off SpongeBob's Plaid-triggered chicken impression.
Lad?
Hey!
SpongeBob, humiliated but ever chipper, takes a bubble-blowing break. But Squidward's dark side thrives. His mockery intensifies as he reads more diary entries to the customers.
SpongeBob has named his spatula Fifi.
He named it Fifi. He named his spatula Fifi.
By the end of Squidward's mean-spirited stand-up routine, SpongeBob realizes the diary theft and runs off sobbing.
Squidward! I'll get you!
The whole town turns against him after the incident hits the local paper with a dramatic headline about a devastated SpongeBob. Townsfolk shun Squidward, calling him names like jerk and secret stealer.
Billy, stay away from that mean old diary reader.
Morons.
His loan officer even repossesses his house, citing diary reading as a violation of the terms.
What? Take it away, boys.
Homeless and drenched in rain, Squidward ends up in a pillory, enduring public scorn and a tomato shower from the likes of Patrick.
Diary reader.
What? You read it too?
Oh, sure. Blame everyone but yourself. That is so you.
When SpongeBob approaches him with forgiveness and gratitude for helping his work diary become a bestseller, Squidward feigns contrition.
Work diary? You've never even seen my secret personal diary.
But the moment SpongeBob mentions a secret personal diary, Squidward can't resist. Squidward steals it too!
Squidward! I'll get you!
SpongeBob's tearful cries of betrayal don't faze Squidward, who continues laughing maniacally while being bombarded with produce.
I don't care. This is so worth it.
In the end, Squidward learns absolutely nothing, reinforcing that he thrives on chaos at the expense of SpongeBob's boundless optimism. In Squidville, Squidward's peaceful morning is shattered when SpongeBob and Patrick wreak havoc with their new reef blowers, accidentally destroying Squidward's house. Fed up, Squidward vows to move so far away from their nonsense.
I am going to move so far away that I will be able to brag about it.
By sheer coincidence, or the universe mocking him, he stumbles upon a commercial for Tentacle Acres.
Hi there. Is this the final straw? Do you want to move so far away that you can brag about it?
Squidward packs up his belongings and enters the pastel paradise,
Heaven at last.
marveling at the uniformity, clarinet trios, interpretive dance classes, and most impressively, canned bread.
Oh, they have it. Canned bread. This town is great.
However, routine quickly morphs into monotony as every day feels identical. Squidward's joy curdles into existential dread. One day, spotting a neglected reef blower, he's tempted back to his childish antics. Chaos ensues as Squidward weaponizes the blower, wreaking havoc across the community with destructive glee.
Looks like when it comes to having fun,
He dismantles houses, inflates residents, and defies Le Café with squished noses and misplaced eyes.
What are you looking at?
SpongeBob and Patrick stumble into Tentacle Acres, armed with a giant, questionable apology cake. Their bumbling attempts to find Squidward include interrogating strangers.
I guess we gotta order inside.
Cornered by the mob, Squidward is handed a meticulously written list of complaints.
what is it?
A well thought out and organized list of complaints.
In a gleeful climax, Squidward catapults himself out of the community using the reef blower, laughing like a maniac. His escape isn't just physical, it's emotional. A return to the chaos he pretends to hate but secretly needs to feel alive. In Dying for Pie, Squidward starts his day in true "don't ask me about my day" fashion.
Are you ready?
To go home?
He bemoans the annual Employee Brotherhood Day,
But you could never pay me enough to act brotherly towards that guy.
enforced by Mr. Krabs, balking at SpongeBob's over-the-top gift, a hand-knitted, itchy sweater made from his own eyelashes.
I heart you.
Try it on, Mr. Squidward. It's got you written all over it.
Squidward sarcastically tosses it aside, dismissing the holiday as pointless, but when forced to reciprocate, Squidward cheats his way through the gift-giving with a factory-made pie.
So what flavor is it?
Apple.
Raspberry.
Well, if it gets old man Crabs off my back.
Unaware it's actually a bomb sold by pirates. Disaster strikes when SpongeBob eats the pie, mistaking it for a treat from his grumpy co-worker.
Thanks for the pie, Squidward. La 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 la.
Squidward panics when Mr. Krabs reveals SpongeBob's fate. The pie bomb will detonate once it reaches his lower intestine.
Thanks.
No!
Mr. Krabs guilt trips Squidward for killing the poor sponge who had only wanted to bond with him. Squidward, ever the reluctant hero and likely trying to salvage his job, resolves to give SpongeBob the best last day ever.
I'm gonna make SpongeBob's final hours the best he's ever had.
What follows is an escalating spiral of Squidward's kindness as he selflessly indulges every zany activity on SpongeBob's absurdly long list of fun.
A list of the most fun things I like to do. I call it my friendship list.
From introducing SpongeBob as his best friend to everyone in town, including a salmon suit humiliation, to enduring open-heart surgery conducted by an over-enthusiastic SpongeBob,
Sure you should be poking it like that?
Who's the doctor here?
Squidward pays the ultimate toll for his misdeeds. At sunset, the alleged doomsday hour, Squidward and SpongeBob share a heartfelt moment. SpongeBob innocently remarks, "Smells like cherry."
It feels like something just dropped into my lower intestine. Hey, smells like cherry.
With all the obliviousness of a cartoon character, unaware he's carrying a ticking time bomb in his belly. After multiple countdowns to what seems like SpongeBob's final moments, the bomb doesn't go off.
I guess we started too early. Let's start again.
Squidward mistakenly believes SpongeBob has miraculously survived. However, the sponge's cluelessness isn't over yet. When Squidward angrily demands an explanation, SpongeBob reveals he never actually ate the pie. It's been in his pocket the whole time, saved for sharing later.
Let's eat. Oops.